given up, and I heard some calls from robins, and I went and saw Big Red on Bradfield. She had, I believe, she or maybe it was Ezra, had flown out of the area. I had seen an adult gain altitude, and it seemed as if it had flown out of the area. Then, like I said, I heard the calls from the robins, and I went to go look at her because I believed that she would be there, and she was. And then as I was walking back to my car, I looked up and I saw first one, and then a moment later I saw a second of the two juveniles. And it's too late to start everything up and begin broadcasting, but I think it's good to take any opportunity we can to see them. And I am tempted to walk a little closer, but you know, I don't mind this view either. It is getting dark. Let me lighten it up a little bit. It looks lighter than it really is. I guess I'm just glad to see them. As I mentioned, to me it's important we take every opportunity to see them while they're juveniles and they have that look and they're in the area. Looks like this one's going to take off. And I'm not going to chase after them. One reason why I started, I don't know where they were, if they were nearby the whole time or whatever. This is Rice Hall, as I believe I mentioned. But when Big Red was at her, what I believe is her roosting perch, she was looking around as if she had seen something, and I don't know if she had seen one of them. She wasn't looking towards Rice, but she wasn't, like I said, she wasn't looking towards Rice, but maybe they were elsewhere before I had noticed them, and maybe she saw them before I did. probably did. And, you know, we saw a moment ago, a few months ago, that the other juvenile took off. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's just in a tree there, you know, maybe somewhere between Bruckner and Rice, or maybe it's just beyond Bruckner, but I suspect it's probably not far. Probably found a good roosting spot. Oh, and there's Big Red. We can see her from here, I think. I didn't realize we could. Let me see if I can get her. Yeah, she had moved. She was not at that particular one, I don't believe. I'll lighten it up as much as I can. That's as much as I can. Which, actually, isn't too bad. She is... There, that's... I'll zoom in a little bit and lighten it up a little bit more. It's a little grainy, I'm sure, but at least we get to see her. Okay, I'm glad she popped into our view for a moment, and we'll go back. We'll go back to the juvenile that we can still see. Every moment we can with them. It's a peaceful night. Looks like it's about to take off, maybe. And I'm disappointed to have not been able to find them for the camera while broadcasting this evening. However, I'll upload this later, eventually, and people will still get to see it. It's tempting to upload it now. Maybe I will. Calling a little bit, I think. I'm wondering if it sees something. I look around behind me, I don't see. Oh, I see somebody flying. I think that might be Ezra. I'll bet it is. I think he's flying towards Wow. Just flew over. Just caught a glimpse of him, and he's flying. I think I might still see him. No, maybe not. He flew overhead, you know, between and then between Wow and plant signs down Tower Road. I think you caught a glimpse of him, maybe. And our juvenile is no longer on Rice. So I think it's time to call it a night, everybody. For real this time. And I guess that's a nice way to end the evening. Okay, everybody. We'll see you next time. Good night.